So I finally have all of my random electronics moved into the workshop loft, and now the fun can begin. I say let's start by doing a teardown of this Hearstart defibrillator. I couldn't find the user manual with a quick search, so all I could find was this PDF from 2003. Judging by the battery that he uses, this is a battery that was very commonly used in camcorders from 1978 to 1989 or so. And let's imagine medical equipment probably has a lot of, what's the term, like corporate momentum. They have to use outdated technology. So this might be something from like 1994 to 2004. That's just my random guess. In the front we have a cartridge, semi-automatic. Ooh, now that's a neat connector. I saw a picture that said it does. It has like a little label printer, which that could be cool. I'm not seeing any. Yeah, I'm not seeing any date codes. Well, my screwdriver. Oh, we have some screws back here. Ooh. Oh, that's 1995, I believe. That would make about sense. That'd be about in the middle of where I would think it would be. Oh, okay. Laerdal SMK 500. Revision A. General Scanning Incorporated. 1995, so I was right. So now I have a date. I really like this module. That's like a, oh, that's, I bet that is a mechanism that grips the paper. And then, oh, I see something else. It's maybe like an expansion port. Oh, and I see there's room for wires to come through there. So something could be put in there, like an expansion port. (1996), February 1996. I like that line. That color combination is really nice. Has a vintage style. And then we have a 15-pin, was it like a DIN connector? I'm not quite sure what the term is. I can't recall. So that's some expansion port of some sort. And I guess that's where the terminal leads go into for the shocky bits. There we go. There is a screw hole. I'm cracking the plastic. Another one. Go. This plastic doesn't last very long, does it? 1995. Well. Oh, there's more. Something underneath there too. Ooh. Now there's something interesting I don't see out very often. A Swiss-made CR2450N 3-volt lithium Renata battery. That's interesting. I've never even seen that type of battery before. I'm going to want to keep that connector at the very least, because that's really cool. So this is an N80C188XL12, and that is a 16-bit, 12.5 megahertz CPU that runs off of 5 volts, made by Intel. And then N80C31BH. Now this is a CHMOS, I've never heard of that. CHMOS single chip 8-bit microcontroller, 8 kilobit on chip ROM EEPROM, 128 times 8-bit RAM, 32 programmable input output lines, 2 16-bit timer counters, 5 interrupt sources. That's actually quite neat. And then we have this, which I believe that might be spark gaps. These glass tubes have like 2 metal contactors and a gap between them, so that might be to stop high voltage coming back into the circuit itself. Ew. You don't see these types of cables anymore. They're quite fragile and they corrode quite badly. Now that's interesting. What is in there? It's like a coil. It appears to be like a capacitor of some sort. It's thick in there. I bet there'll be some capacitors in here. Oh yes. Ha ha, look at that. They even get like a little thing to hold them. Look at that. That's cool. I've never seen something like that. Where's my fucking screwdriver? Oh, that's a nice display. I wonder if I could actually power this and speak to it with an Arduino. Oh, weird. Look at this. They use these little these stoppers, not as feet, even though they're designed for that, but they use them to glue this in. I've never seen that before. a clear speaker. I've never seen them use those little feet like that before. I do really like this connector. That is cool. Yeah, it's cracking. I might as well just break it. There we go. So we have another CR2450N, made, a Swiss made. I imagine this might be programmable, this might be RAM that holds that. I like that. I like that a lot. Now, I couldn't find any information on these. I don't have very good reception out here, though, so I can't search the internet too much. But this, I found a datasheet for. It is an 8-bit, 512 kilobyte EEPROM. It's kind of neat. And now we get to the high voltage parts, and I just noticed, just a second. I just noticed that these pins just come out. It's kind of neat. Now this hasn't been turned on in years, so I don't have to worry about this having any high voltage, which is good. This is quite nice. It's actually really nice. Now these, what is that? Like a shunt or something? This is ceramic. Oh no, that's not ceramic. That's some type of silicone. Jennings NC. It's obviously very high voltage because this is silicone covered wire. 25 kilovolt DC. So this is very high voltage. And then we have USR 1000 ohm resistors. A nice chunky MOSFET or something over here. Top line says it's an 78416, and then below that it says M9452. Oh, look at that! It's a tiny circuit board. And it's light green too. These capacitors are quite chunky. 360 volt, 1000 microfarad, negative black. Nippon Chemicon in Japan. Oh, that one's loose. That's not good. Although, with the addition of this cover that keeps them spaced, it shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, this is definitely a good board to keep around because I can figure out what these parts are and I can always pull from them. But there's so much stuff here. It's nice. Oh, we have a very old package here. Look at that. It's like one of those sandwiches, the ceramic sandwiches. I'll look that up. So that chip in that very vintage package is the Texas Instruments. One chip of a long line. It's LM124J/883QS, and it seems it is a quadruple operational amplifier. I do not know what that is, but I guess it amplifies 4 things. And then I just noticed, look at those weird resistors. They say 1% on them, but they look to be something like spiraled around and then like glass coated over it. That is some high voltage shit right there. Look at that. It's like ceramic thing on there. Another part made by Jennings. So I guess Jennings must be a company that makes high voltage stuff. Oh, here we have a... some like data sheet type thing on it. It might be like a relay of some sort. It's difficult to tell. Sadly no listings came up for that. Code. Zettler. I've never heard of that brand. Zettler. Two amps, 30 volts DC, 1 amp, 120 volts AC. That might be like a little transformer. Goes from 120 volts down to 30 volts. It could be. I don't know. I could find listings for these, but I couldn't find actual information about it and how it works. So, let's wait and have this for later. And then I can look at how this is wired up. It's a lot of pins here, but it's not many pins here. So I think I could hook this up to an Arduino, and we could start feeding random information into it and see what happens. Instead of trying to interface with that part, which is like 40 connectors, we interface with this part, which is 10 connectors. Much easier to understand. One will be ground, one will be power. Maybe there's like 5 volts and 12 volts, who knows. And probably a data pin, probably serial. That's pretty cool. Oh wow, I just found the datasheet for this LCD. And it has all of the information needed to wake it up and send signals to it. Like the actual raw information of the timing and the pinouts and such. It's a 256 by 128 LCD. I say this is going to be a wonderful little Arduino project. I'm going to connect this to my Arduino and see if I can get it to draw stuff. That'd be so cool. And then I can maybe even have it useful for something. Oh, this is so nice. I love whenever stuff isn't all just custom-made bespoke electronics, when it's actually stuff that's off the shelf, because then I can use it for stuff. I imagine these two items are just off the shelf because I saw these were used in oscilloscopes. And then this is probably bespoke, that's probably bespoke just for this. This, on the other hand, might just be a generic card. No, it's made by Laerdal too. Oh well. But at least with these, they're kind of modular, and I can use them for other things. And I got a rainbow ribbon cable, which are always nice. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this teardown. I enjoyed it quite a bit too. And now I can finally clean up a lot of space. The circuit boards can go into the circuit board bin, and well, those circuit boards I might hang them up on the wall until I need to take parts off of them, because I'm going to be putting all my circuit boards up on the wall up there. And then these are going to get played with Arduinos and stuff like that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you very much for watching. See ya! Oh my god, I just realized this entire back part is an add-on, like for the printer port, or the dot matrix printer thing and Bob plotter thing. Look at that. It's an entire add-on. It's kind of cool. So that would have been much shorter if you had like the smaller connector thing on the back. Huh. Weird.